Gladiator 2 trailer dropped. Looks like a winner.
What's poppin', everybody? Episode 37, the
Nice.
latest in Funko news, entertainment, and sports. Let's dive right in.
Okay.
Because of San Diego Comic-Con, there's actually not like our coming soon list. We actually did an entire show about this.
Right.
About how these lists have been getting longer and longer.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't actually that crazy announcements because they were focused on San Diego finally.
Yeah, they finally
Get it,
showed
finally.
what we're going to actually see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few Funko Shop drops this week.
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, last week, we had the Light and Sound IG-12 holding Grogu Funko Shop exclusive.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Light and Sound,
It's kind of cool.
it's very. I like this one.
Yeah.
The Funko Shop also shared the Fanatics exclusives for WWE, the Umaga, and the Hollywood Hogan. Also, a Target exclusive Undertaker from SummerSlam 94.
Yeah.
And also other Fanatics exclusives. So the brand new NFL ones.
Yeah.
Bills, Josh Allen. Eagles, Jalen Hurts. There's also a Bengals 2-pack with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. All got shared with the Funko Shop. I think what they're doing is like they're giving those shared retailers a chance to get all their pre-orders in and and then like a week or two, and then because we see this with Funko Shop with Target a lot, Entertainment Earth,
Right.
so they're sharing all these exclusives as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well.
speaking of which, 2 shared exclusives for Entertainment Earth. We're still waiting on that metallic RoboCop. I'm waiting on that one.
Right.
The Zeb from Mandalorian. Also the Velocity Suit Spider-Man, which we got a while back.
Right.
In the Spider-Man 2 video game.
Right.
They did share the Glow Ghostface Amazon exclusives, as well as that black and white Daredevil comic cover from Target that you really like.
Oh, nice.
Those were all shared
Nice.
this week.
Okay,
Plus
cool.
2 new Funko Shop exclusives. One, hold on your pants.
Yeah.
It is a green 8-bit, the ox and can't even say it with a straight face. A wagon from Oregon Trail.
Some people want this.
People do like it.
People like it.
My biggest problem
Yeah.
was it was 40 USD.
It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy.
40.
Well, you got to make some bacon
Just
on it.
say it.
Make a little bacon on it.
Also on Friday, they launched a brand new Funko Shop exclusive SpongeBob with Suds.
Cool.
So that one as well. We finally, as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, finally got the San Diego Comic-Con 2024 reveals. I'm not sure if we'll do a full show about it sometime soon, but the one thing that struck me, because we did a leak show, and
Right.
actually our leak show aired the day before,
Right.
because we didn't know when the cons were actually going to get announced.
Yeah.
And we read like a leaked list,
Yeah.
and the things that weren't really on there were what they were going to do with Freddie and Franny.
Right.
We did hear a leak that Proto was going to be a pizzeria pizza man.
That's amazing.
And I did call it that we
Yeah.
were going to give him an Italian mustache. I said that in the show.
It's amazing.
But the one thing again with Franny, so in C2E2, first Franny ever, she was a stewardess, and in this one, she's now a roller skate diner waitress. So they're really just
Stepping it up.
with the women and empowerment figures that they could possibly do for Franny. Well, we'll see what they do in the future. I'm hoping that they do a 1960s temp who's like she could type 100 words a minute. She gets coffee real good, and they smack her on the ass around the office. You know,
That'll sell well.
that'll sell.
Yeah. Or you could do Wonder Woman.
or you could do Xena,
Yeah.
or Kill Bill, or anything else. Anyway,
Yeah.
women in sports.
Yeah.
That's fine. Also, the Project Fred EQL opened this week, and it was actually a figure that wasn't Artist Series wrapped.
It looks decent.
Freddie,
I still don't want it, but it looks decent.
Fruity Pebbles and Chase Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
We're going to do a whole show about it.
All right.
So tune into that show. It'll be on Tuesday.
Okay.
Coming soon in the Funko world, this might be one of the sickest, coolest pops this year, and it's a completely glow holographic Darth Maul specialty series.
That's cool, Pop.
Now, I don't know if we had kind of teased it before or not, but they came out this week with like an official glam. And there's even like this reel where it's like changing from like regular to glow. Like it was a really cool video. And
That's a cool Pop.
Awesome.
I'm giving that Pop a A+.
Also, a Darth Maul, another Darth Maul, a bronze figure. It'll be a Funko Shop exclusive. They did the same thing with Kylo Ren.
I don't care.
It'd be a Target.
Kylo Ren
It'd be a Target.
Darth Maul doesn't need to be bronze. Like Kylo Ren is sick because he's got metal on.
I think it'll be. This is obviously something that they're gonna do. Remember when back in the day they did those Walmart gold?
Yeah, they all sucked.
So these are gonna be bronze.
Awesome. It'd be amazing. We had such a winner with the facet. So this one will just knock it out of the park.
Let's go bronze.
Let's go bronze, and then maybe some more 8-bit.
Right?
Yeah.
We mentioned last week Terrifier pops.
Those are cool.
Now, something they added this week that we got a sneak peek of is sunglasses with a bloody chase Funko Shop exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, that's sweet.
That's awesome.
That'll sell out.
I'll take a bloody chase.
Yeah.
Anytime.
That'll sell out. I don't think a Funko Shop exclusive is sold out in a while, and that one will sell out.
That one's going to sell out.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, and this is actually my nickname in high school, the undesirable #1 wanted poster from Harry Potter movies. I read all the books with my son.
Yeah.
And we watched the movies, but that was always something that made me laugh in the books.
Yeah.
That they were like, this is a dig, right?
Yeah.
We're going to call him undesirable #1. It doesn't sound badass at all.
Yeah.
It just sounds like he can't get laid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just saying.
Voldemort wants him bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Voldemort wants him, but he's undesirable? I don't think so. Anyway, this will be a wanted poster like the Sirius Black.
Sure.
And it'll be an Amazon exclusive. The pre-orders drop this week.
All right.
New Alien Romulus pops. There's 2 of the human characters from the movie. I don't even know. I didn't even watch a trailer. I heard it was hot garbage.
Gotcha.
But the 2 Xenomorph 6-inch pops look sick. And it doesn't matter what movie it's from, it's Xenomorph.
Yeah, Xenomorphs are cool.
So these are...
All you need to do.
It's all you need to do. Why do we need the 2? Who gives a shit human characters?
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney.
That's it. Yeah, but if it's that's the only.
But it's not.
It's got to be OG. That's OG Alien. Who cares about this one?
I don't like it.
Nah.
No. Spirit Halloween dropped a pre-order for a Diamond Wednesday Addams old TV show, not Jenna Ortega TV series. Diamond exclusive.
Where do you get that?
At spirithalloween.com.
Yeah, but like
they also have Spirit Halloween stores.
They have stores, but I thought their stores only open like seasonally.
I think there's a couple year round.
August till November.
Is that how it works?
There's a bunch of pop-ups. There's even one
yeah.
in close to us in Barrie.
Yeah, I know they're pop-ups.
That's
what I mean. But they close down.
They do have year-round locations in some cities.
Salem?
Salem, Massachusetts is a pretty good one. But they do have online.
Yeah.
You can pre-order them right now.
Gotcha.
TMNT crossovers. This might be the coolest.
I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen these?
I haven't seen these.
All right, we'll pop up images for you guys.
Okay, pop them up.
Right here, just for K-Dog.
Yeah.
They look sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so the crossover is turtles with the Target Bullseye dog mascot in a Target basket.
Gotcha.
And there's 2 turtles, and each turtle has the other turtle as a chase. So Leonardo and Donatello are out right now for pre-order, and they're going to do Mikey and Raphael. And one is the common and the other is the chase. And I think that's a cool way to do it.
That's interesting.
And a harder way to complete the set.
All right.
They also did a really cool Target exclusive crossover called Turtles.
Yeah.
The Turtles of Grayskull.
Okay.
So it's He-Man outfits on Shredder and Leonardo. Like, if they were in the He-Man universe.
All right. That's cool.
They're pretty sick.
That's pretty cool.
If you like Ninja Turtles and He-Man, let's go.
All right, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's fun.
They look really
That's
cool.
at least fun. They're having fun. And
I think it's a really cool idea to have the other turtles be the chases. It'll be much harder to complete a set, and it just looks... It's just creating a little bit more demand. I think it's a really good idea.
Cool.
Props, Funko, on that one.
Gonna give it
now,
to you.
here's where we kick you right in the tip, because We had 2 back-to-back horrible NFT drops.
Right.
1 week apart.
Yeah.
Where they're usually 2 weeks apart. Then it's been, has it been 2 weeks or was Dario was a week ago?
Yeah, a week ago.
But they have not announced what the next NFT drop's going to be.
Yeah.
There's no teaser. Hey, this one's coming up. No date, no nothing. Now, B-Money speculated off camera that it's because of Project Fred going right into San Diego Comic-Con. So they'll possibly won't see another one till the first week of August. And hopefully between now and then, we'll get a teaser for what the next NFTs will be.
Right. Yeah.
And it better be good.
Or after the last 2, they fired the entire department. And right now they're on monster.com trying to restock their staff and start from scratch.
Hiring? They're on oh shoot, what's the other one? LinkedIn?
Yeah. They're using Monster. They're on monster.com just looking up resumes.
We need some more people.
You know anything about NFTs? Yeah.
We had some great ideas on a YouTube show for cool upcoming NFTs.
We know anything about Funko. They don't listen to anything.
No, they don't.
They'd make up their own mind.
But this is, curious. I'm hoping that they come up with something cool.
We'll have to.
And one thing that did bother me, I do want to mention this, is that with the EQL opening for the next Project Fred that we talked about, the Fruity Pebbles, it said 2 weeks they'll ship.
All right. Well, they're getting better on that.
Yeah, but why? Again, if this was in the works, they've been planned. You design them, you're manufacturing them, so you launch the EQL, and 2 weeks later, you get your draw notification, and then they ship.
Right.
2 weeks. Why can't we do this with NFTs?
I don't know.
You design them in advance.
Yeah.
You get them into the works. You already know what's coming down the pipe, and then you launch the NFT. 2 weeks later, redemption shipment.
It's because they feel more confident about Project Fred shipping, like selling out.
Yeah.
Than they do.
At 295
They
USD.
seem to be very confident they'll be selling these out versus the NFTs. They just don't want to risk it because they don't know if they're going to get the biscuit.
Yeah, but
you know?
the numbers on the NFTs have to be accurate. Like you can't say it's
Yeah.
$99.
And then you don't make them.
Yeah.
It's only $250.
Because packs get burned, you're not making the actual amount of redeemables that they said.
That's true. I always think about that.
So they should make them all in advance.
You're right. Yeah.
Launch it. 2 weeks later, redemption and shipment.
Yeah.
And then you have a proper number. If packs got burned, like we've mentioned before, those extra redeemables that you now have that you did not ship out go into a high roller mystery box. I'm just saying.
And then the numbers are right on the stickers.
Exactly. Think about it.
It's a good point. And in entertainment.
Let's go.
Despicable Me won. We knew they would.
We
knew they'd win the box office.
But what did they get?
75 mil domestic. Is that pretty good? That's pretty good.
That's a great opening weekend.
It only cost $100 million to make.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cheap for an animated movie, I guess, because there's only one voice, Steve Carell.
Yeah, well,
and then a bunch
Will Ferrell was in this
and Will
one,
Ferrell.
and
the Minions are.
Yeah, the Minions. They don't pay.
Yeah, I don't think
whoever acts the voice actor for the Minions.
Who is that? Yeah, they're not giving them Vin Diesel money.
It's just gibberish. No, you're not getting that.
Yeah.
No.
So, but it still did 75 million opening up. Dropped Inside Out 2 down to second place. Still did 30 million.
That's for what, fourth weekend? That's amazing.
Right. So they're at 1.9 billion now, which is impressive.
They are over $1 billion.
It's like 1.3, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like something like that. Yeah.
Crazy. Third place was A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
20 million.
Another 20 million. They're at almost 100 million domestic too now. So good weekend for them.
Yeah. So at the time of recording, Despicable Me, it's at 157 million domestic and worldwide. 157 million domestic, 265 worldwide on a $100 million budget. So that's pretty good.
That's not bad. It was the July long weekend too, so they definitely are going to have a bunch of kids out and going to see it for
some good cash.
Weekend of summer.
It should repeat this weekend. Nothing really new except Fly Me to the Moon.
I don't think that's going to... Why is that in theaters?
Yeah.
How is that going to make money? Who is going to see that movie?
It's got Woody Harrelson in it.
No, it doesn't. Is Woody in it?
Woody's in it.
Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
I just don't... I don't think this is a theatrical movie.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know what it's about. There's obviously
That's straight to Apple TV.
yeah.
it's
Is it
just-
an astronaut movie?
So Channing Tatum's an astronaut.
Yeah.
She works for a production company.
Yeah.
Filming a backup fake moon landing in case everyone dies during the actual moon landing.
Oh, it sounds interesting.
first movie,
sounds
I think.
good. Sounds interesting.
It's like a rom-com because the two of them are kind of clashing.
and she's like, "Please don't
And then-
die in space and
and
come
then,
back
yeah,
and because
Armageddon style.
I
Yeah.
made dinner." So yeah, gotcha. All right.
But it's a rom-com period piece. In a comedy. I just
it's not gonna beat
it's
Despicable
fine,
Me.
but it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna finish in the top
You're
five.
not knocking out Despicable Me.
I don't
so,
think
no.
it's gonna finish in the top five, man.
Yeah. Huh?
I think this should have been straight to streaming service.
Well,
but-
give it a run. Why
right.
not? Why
We'll
not?
see.
Next week is Twisters. Glenn Powell,
Yeah,
Twisters.
Man Candy himself.
That'll win the box office.
30 was not exactly 30. One was Twister 97, I think.
96, 97.
96. So
Yeah.
almost 30 years since the original.
Yeah.
It'll be the first big cool disaster movie of the summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll do well. I actually think it could come in first place
I think it will.
after
People
that
are-
would be
people are into
Despicable
it.
Me's third weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of everything's out the window because
Yeah. It's Deadpool, Wolverine after that.
after that, yeah.
It's all Deadpool, Wolverine. That
that'll be
Bachelorette
nuts.
promo was hilarious.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Bachelorette promo
Yeah.
that Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman did
Yeah.
in costume, it is priceless.
Yeah. I think it's just hilarious how they're just having fun.
Yeah.
It's two idiots. Just, what do you want to do? I want to do this. All right, let's do it.
All right.
You know, Hugh Jackman's like, sure, you're just gonna do a close up of my ass for 20 seconds. All right,
So funny.
I'm in. Let's do it.
It was great.
Okay, and then what else we got here on the old listy? Shrek 5's coming out,
Yeah.
or 4, 5, 6?
5.
6, 5.
Shrek 5 got announced just with a poster.
Yeah, Canada Day next year.
Yeah. No, 2026.
I thought it was 2025.
July 26. July 1st, 2026.
Oh, you're teasing this in advance.
Yeah, they're
I thought it was next year.
way in advance.
Oh, is Mike Myers coming back?
I would assume. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Whole gang's
coming back.
They just better do the script. I love the. I wasn't a huge fan of the third one,
Mm-hmm.
and what I loved about the earlier Shrek movies is the good mix of pop culture references and
Yeah.
adult like jokes for the parents.
Yeah, adult humor.
Yeah.
yeah.
That to me, you mix that where it goes over kids' heads. It's not dirty or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
like just jokes that were definitely for the parents and jokes that make the kids laugh.
Gotcha.
It's I love the franchise, so I
Nice.
think it's a good idea.
Nice. Yeah.
Bunch of fart jokes.
Bunch of fart jokes. Yeah. A show you and I both want to recommend on Apple TV.
Yeah.
The last thing he told me with Jennifer Gardner
Yeah.
and Jamie Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Nikolai something
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Good show.
It's a good show.
I'm gonna binge some more tonight
I finished
for sure.
it.
And the new Presumed Innocent on Apple TV. I know
Yeah.
you two guys have already seen it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't.
I didn't
So
see this week, though.
You
You
see
haven't
this
seen this
week
week?
yet? This
No.
week's
Yeah.
Choice. Really good episode.
so there you go.
But those are both Apple TV shows, and I was actually surprised how good this Jennifer Garner show
Yeah,
is.
I'm into it.
They are going to do a season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. In crappy news, Shelley Duvall passed away.
Legend.
Yeah.
Do you remember the original Popeye? Like, I know everyone loves her from The Shining.
Yeah.
But do you remember the original Popeye movie with Robin Williams?
Yeah, everybody
She
hated
was
that movie
olive
so
oil.
much, but it
it's
wasn't
so bad
yeah,
it's good.
It's so bad it's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I the first thing I ever saw Shelley Duvall in, because I was a kid. I wasn't
Yeah.
watching The Shining
Yeah.
at 4 years old.
Right.
So the first thing I remember Shelley Duvall from was the original Popeye movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the kid who played Brian Tanner on Elf.
It was
Benji
so
Benji
weird.
Gregory also
Yeah.
passed away from heat stroke in his car, which
He was
sucks.
only like 46 years
That
old.
sucks, yeah.
And it was such a weird story that it was in his car
Yeah.
with his service dog, and they both passed away from vehicular heat stroke.
Yeah.
And I want to know more. Like, I love Alf.
Yeah.
Like, we've talked about it on shows before where we need an Alf Funko Pop. We don't need the Tanner family, but
Yeah.
an Alf flocked Funko exclusive would be wicked.
Yeah, do great. Yeah.
And it's really the only thing I know the kid from.
Yeah.
But at 46 years old, it's weird, and I want to know more.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
But
Get out of the car.
You just get out. Did you fall asleep in the car? Like,
well, I think that's what it's something to do with him falling asleep because he was struggling with insomnia, and I guess he just fell asleep. I don't know, something like that. But, yeah.
I just feel
it's
bad.
just not. It's not
sad.
cool. It's sad. It's not cool. It's not cool. So I'll read this because this is just. I want to make sure I get all this right. Kevin Costner's self-funded Western pick, Horizon Part 1, did so bad in the box office, they pulled Part 2 from hitting theaters in August.
Yes.
They're going to wait and get people to watch Part 1 streaming before putting Part 2 in the theaters, which makes it even more scary for Costner. Part 3 is already filming, and he has a script for Part 4.
Why?
Okay, Kevin. No.
You and I talked about it on a Once Poppin' that how poorly it did on its opening weekend.
Yeah.
And it was so bad. It's such a disaster.
Yeah.
Because they were going to do Part 1 and Part 2 a month apart, back to back, in theaters. And they said, nope.
This is a bad idea to begin with, by the way.
Well, B-Money had a great idea.
Yeah.
He's like, why didn't he pitch this to Paramount Plus or another?
Yeah, it should have been streaming.
And do a 3-part miniseries for Part 1 that was in theaters.
Yeah.
So each episode's an hour.
Yeah.
And then you drop season 2 is a 3-part miniseries, because all these are 3-hour movies.
Yeah.
And break them up into 1-hour episodes and stream it. Nobody wants to go see, a dry, like in between maybe some fight scenes or action.
Yeah.
A Western is. It's so dry.
Yeah.
3 hours in a theater. It's like, and he self-funded this thing. And he finally, luckily, he found a distributor who will put it on video on demand for rental and then streaming.
Right.
And that's the new plan because he totally banked on himself and self-financed this project, and it just tanked in the theaters. Right. I think he should have streamed it.
The idea here is to get Part 1 streaming.
Yeah.
And then everybody will watch Part 1.
Want to see Part 2.
And then go, oh my God, I can't wait to see Part 2. And then you're going to put Part 2 in the theaters.
Yeah.
So then what's your plan if nobody goes to see Part 2 in the theaters? I mean, because you still got 3 and 4. So I'm just saying.
I think whoever bought, and I can't remember, I read the story and I can't remember for the life of me which distributor bought it to do that, but those people should not put it in theaters.
Yeah.
I know probably Kevin Costner is the one saying, I want this in theaters because it's grandiose.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But if it's not going to make any money, you should release it for rental, video on demand, make some money back, put it on a streaming service, and then get people to watch Part 2 and beyond on that streaming service and break it up into 3-part miniseries. I don't think this is a good plan, and I think no matter what you try here, nobody wants to go see an epic Western in the theater for 3+ hours.
No.
Just saying.
I love Kevin Costner, too. And, he's a dude. But
and he quit Yellowstone over all this.
Over this, yeah. So,
he wanted to do this project so bad, and he was just kind of tired of the TV schedule.
Yeah.
And so this is... and we're going to miss him on the next season of Yellowstone because of this.
Yeah, it's going to suck.
Anyway.
Well, on brighter news,
yep.
Gladiator 2 trailer dropped.
Woo!
And it's horrible.
It is taking so much heat. The YouTube dislikes outweigh the likes.
Yeah.
And on a movie trailer, that's very rare.
Yeah.
And it's just taking so much heat. Mostly because of Denzel. It's not that Denzel is doing anything wrong. It's just how they marketed Denzel in the trailer was really bad. It was just a poor choice by the production company.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I don't know why they're even making
and
this
Russell
movie.
Crowe is not
a fan
of this.
Russell Crowe's not even in it.
No, he's dead.
Yeah. I know. That's what I mean. You only want to see Russell Crowe in it.
I believe that from what I gleaned from the trailer, it is his son.
Yeah.
Now a grown man fighting in the Gladiator.
No, the only Gladiator is Russell Crowe. Come on. So weird.
Pascal. Is also in it. So he's good.
We like Pascal.
People like him.
Yeah. And the trailer for Captain America: Brave New World dropped.
Yeah.
And you guys say it's really good.
I thought it looked good.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I've only heard that the movie's horrible, but I guess maybe it's not horrible.
Well, what we did here,
months.
Yeah,
They had to-
yeah. They've been filming it for a while.
But if they refilmed it and there were
Yeah.
that many rewrites, maybe
Yeah.
they came up with something better. Harrison Ford's in it. It
Maybe.
looks awesome.
Maybe.
And then at
Yeah.
the end of the trailer and in the movie poster,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Red Hulk fingers grabbing the Captain America shield.
Well, that's cool.
And in the trailer, like if you watch the trailer past the movie screen, like
Every Marvel
title
movie
screen,
has.
Yeah.
then there's a little Red Hulk moment, very split second at the end of that. So it's all in the trailer. You got to watch the trailer right to the end.
All right.
But it looks cool.
All right, I'll check it out.
And in sports, just a bit offside, there's not really a lot going on.
Not really.
We got the Summer Olympics coming up in Paris.
Sure.
So the USA men's basketball team finally announced their final roster. You're going to be shocked by this. Absolutely floored.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is not going to join the team because of, you guessed it, load management. What a piece of... so mad.
He wants to enjoy his summer. Come
on, man.
Living in LA.
He is so lazy.
He's living in LA. He's having a good time. Just put that new jacuzzi in. I saw it on Instagram.
It's a good jacuzzi.
It's a 15-seater.
8 jets.
That 8 jets. Try 80 jets. This guy, he's living it up in this jacuzzi. He wants to have a good time.
It just bothers me that Kawhi Leonard is always just, I'm not going to play. So then
Yeah.
the USA basketball president, by the way, who's Grant Hill.
Yeah, I know.
Love Grant Hill.
Yeah, Grant Hill's awesome.
He announced that replacing Kawhi Leonard's spot is Derek White from the Boston Celtics. Do you know who's better on the Boston Celtics that's not Derek White? Jaylen fucking Brown.
I didn't know that's who was replacing
Derek
him.
White. And everyone's like, if you're going to take Derek White, why would you not choose Jaylen Brown?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make
That is a weird pickup.
any
We
sense.
want him to play so he can rest up because he's the best player.
NBA Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown,
Yeah.
not playing on Team USA, and they replaced him, Kawhi with Derek White.
That is a little weird, actually.
It's weird.
That is weird, yeah.
Also, Team Canada announced their final roster. I was a little surprised not to see Zach Edey on there, the ninth pick overall in the NBA draft. He's from Canada. But some familiar names. RJ Barrett, we talked about that.
Cool.
You actually, fun fact, K-Dog played against his dad in high school.
Kicked my ass.
Dylan Brooks, Shai Alexander from the he plays for the Thunder, right? Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets. Kelly Olynyk. I knew he's Canadian, but isn't he a little old for this?
I didn't think he was still in the league.
He's still in the league. He bounces around more than a ping pong ball, but
All right.
yeah, he's still in the league.
Good for him.
And Dwight Powell, just to name a few.
All right.
But Team Canada looks pretty good, has some NBA players, so
Cool.
we'll see how they'll probably lose to the USA. I don't think anyone
I
can.
think they did lose to the
USA.
USA like, what, yesterday or
We'll
something
see.
like that? Or day before? Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Also, Kyle Lowry is signing to stay with the 76ers. Here's also a fun fact. He's 38 years old.
Here's also a fun fact. I forgot he was on the 76ers.
Yeah, he
I
is.
didn't even know he was on
I didn't know either. I thought he was still on the Heat.
And he is a hometown. He's from Philadelphia. So I think
he was on the Heat, wasn't he?
He was. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think he wanted to retire
Yeah.
as a 76er because he's from Philadelphia.
That's cool. It's Colorado.
I would prefer if he retired as a Raptor. I mean, he was a Raptor forever.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, you know.
And then there's nothing going on in hockey. There's nothing going on in the NFL. We're a month away from preseason.
It's all just talk in the NFL.
But there was something interesting that happened in Major League Baseball. So there's a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates named Paul Skeen.
Yeah.
And he was playing the other day. He had a no-hitter through the 7th inning with 11 strikeouts, a 99 pitch count, and the manager pulled him.
Yeah, I heard about this.
And people lost their minds because it's like, are you literally not going to let this kid try and get a no-hitter on his... Like, no-hitters are not going to exist anymore, ever, which is something... And baseball is boring as I'm looking at this camera and saying that out loud. The only thing that's exciting is the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because it's 162 games.
Yeah.
It's a long season. So in the middle of the season, the only thing really exciting, you got the home run derby for the All-Star game, which is coming up next week on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's fun.
And then you get like somebody who's hitting like a grand slam or some, like there's very few and far between exciting things that happen in baseball, except maybe when somebody throws a no-hitter.
Yeah.
And this guy, you're never going to get, you know, we're thinking way long term and maybe you won't get there, but Hall of Fame, other things to consider is having no hitters under your belt.
Right.
And the manager just pulled him and didn't even give him the chance.
Yeah. I don't
get a
know.
no-hitter.
What was his reason for just because he was worried about his load management?
Load management. But he's young. He's strong. Like he's 6-0.
Strong like bull.
Strong like bull. He's dating Livy Dunn from TikTok. You can't go wrong with that.
Oh, then maybe he was just, you know.
He is 6-0 as the starter of the season with an ERA of 1.90 and 89 strikeouts.
Yeah,
he should be a starter for
pretty good.
Starting pitcher for the All-Star game. If he's not, I would be shocked. But you're not giving this young kid who's got an arm a chance to get a no-hitter, and a lot of people are calling bullshit. While he's young. When are you going to, like, this day and age, you know, the people that throw no-hitters, perfect games, those are the pitchers that get remembered.
Right.
And having those sort of statistics under your belt, and you're just robbing this kid of these chances to get no-hitters early in his career when he's playing like that, it's crazy.
Well, what are you going to do?
Get mad about it. Anyway, that's it. Sports. Because there's really nothing else going on.
You're making a lot about this, buddy.
It's something I got heated up about.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Not gonna lie.
give the kid a chance.
I don't really care.
Let him pitch. Anyway, there's really nothing else going on in sports.
Obviously.
There's nothing. I'm waiting for the Olympics to start. We can talk about Olympics.
Yeah, high jump.
Mostly probably basketball, but
Swimming.
either way, we
Phelps
are...
in?
No, Phelps is...
No, he's retired?
Phelps is retired.
Damn it. What's the point of watching? There's no point in watching swimming anymore. No?
You were watching the swimming?
It's for Phelps, man.
Before
He was pimp. What about Bolt? Usain Bolton?
No, also retired.
No point in watching
point in
watching the 100-meter dash
all
anymore.
All of your Olympic references are from like 12 years ago.
Come on.
Anyway.
Whatever.
The Olympic Summer Games are coming up. We have NFL preseason coming up, which is kind of meaningless, but really, and the one thing I can say in the NFL is they were really discussing moving it to an 18-game season.
Oh, that's definitely going to happen.
And getting rid of the preseason altogether.
Yeah.
And then I think you and I mentioned this before, that if they did the 18-week season, then it would push the Super Bowl back, that you could have the Super Bowl Sunday, and then the next day would be, I think it's President's Day. So everyone would have Monday off. And that's why Goodell is pushing for this. So because everyone calls in sick on the Monday after Super Bowl. So this
President's Day.
There would be a national holiday.
You know who doesn't get President's Day off?
Who's that?
The president.
The president.
He's got to work. He's like,
he doesn't get the
day
off.
It's holidays. It's holidays.
It's bullshit.
What kind of holiday is this? I don't get a holiday.
Thank you.
I still got to get out of bed.
Come on. God. These are... Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's the latest in Funko news, entertainment, and sports. Tell us your favorite part of the show. We want to hear from you guys in the comments. We want to take this opportunity to thank our Patreons. If you want to join as a member, you can do so at Patreon/kdogandfish.
Sign up and get exclusive content, lives, and more.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.